What do all these very average-looking men have in common? That's right, they're all dictators. And that means they love power, they hate journalists like me, and they are, quite frankly, ridiculous. I'm on a journey to 3 former Soviet Union countries to find out what makes some of the world's most powerful tyrants tick, and to see the good, the bad, and the completely mental about living under a dictatorship. This time, Kazakhstan, a massive country in Central Asia. I was starting my journey in icy Astana.
Just arrived at 7 o'clock in the morning and it's about 10 times colder than I imagined. It's minus 16 degrees. Everything around me is frozen, including my nose, which is quite an achievement because I have quite a large nose.
Getting into these countries is hard, so we told the authorities we were making a travel program. And none of the interviewees would know it was actually a series about dictatorships, for their safety and mine. Nursultan Nazarbayev has been president of Kazakhstan since 1991. The funny thing about him is that almost everyone seems to like him. From the Queen to President Obama to Vladimir Putin of Russia, Tony Blair even worked for him. And as far as dictators go, he does look kind of cute. And yet, his government doesn't seem to mind killing people too much. So how does he manage to be a popular dictator? I've come to Kazakhstan's capital city to find out.
So I've actually been to Kazakhstan quite a few times, but I've never been to Astana. It was created about 20 years ago by the president himself. He decided he wanted a new capital, so he just created this place. So to see more of it, I'm going to take a tour bus, probably the world's coldest one.
In 1997, Nazarbayev, or Naz to his mates, decided he wanted a glitzy capital. One that had fit his status as leader of the world's 9th biggest country.
У нас впереди, мы потом будем ее сейчас проезжать, Ак-Орда, центральная резиденция президента Нурсултана Абишевича Назарбаева. И мы как раз ее увидим сейчас обязательно. Очень красиво, стоит на берегу реки, просто потрясающе. А вот пирамида – это дворец мира и согласия.
Before Naz built the city here, there was nothing, just empty Kazakh grasslands.
Some impressive architecture, that's for sure. What's this?
Байтерек – символ Казахстана.
I feel a bit like I'm in the year 3000 being in Astana. Why are the buildings so crazy, like this one?
Я думаю, что однозначно президент был уверен, что в будущее Казахстан войдет сильной, уверенной страной.
Kazakhstan has masses of oil and gas. It's helped to pay for this place, and also explains why Nazarbayev is so popular. If the people are reasonably well off, they're much less likely to hate you.
Сейчас очень много молодых семей создается, и люди увеличивают рождаемость, потому что уверенность в завтрашнем дне, потому что видят, что стабильность, спокойствие, политическая стабильность, экономическая.
So the president and his policies are in effect an aphrodisiac.
Ну, что-то типа этого.
You heard it here first. If you're hoping to get lucky in the bedroom, ditch the oysters and strawberries and go for a little bit of Naz. To continue my tour of the city, I was heading up Kazakhstan's most iconic building, the Baytarek Tower.
Wow, this is massive, this place. I'm excited. Nice to meet you, I'm Ben.
Nice to meet you, welcome. The height is 97 meters. It symbolizes the year 1997 when Astana became the new capital of Kazakhstan. Yes, we have the handprint of our president. People put their hands into his hands symbolically.
What do I achieve if I do this?
It's a good luck. You look to the president's palace, you say hello to the president.
So it's kind of like high-fiving the president.
Yeah.
Has he literally touched this himself?
Mm-hmm. He was coming here and
So it's quite a privilege.
you make a wish and it will come true.
All right. That's incredible. No way. What is going on? Wow. Oh, it doesn't stop. It won't stop. Wow. That was impressive. I feel like I made a wish that I could one day also be the president of Kazakhstan.
I needed to be careful what I said. I'd suddenly noticed someone keeping an eye on me.
Okay, so I'm pointing out the window right now to make sure that the guy behind me with the blue suit doesn't think I'm talking about him. He's a government minder and he's just shown up out of the blue to basically check on what we're doing. He hasn't stopped us yet, but that's because we're not doing anything too controversial yet. But it is a bit unsettling.
I had to be careful, as Nazarbayev has made it illegal to criticize him under threat of 5 years in jail. One of the biggest criticisms has been the extent to which he's enriched himself at Kazakhstan's expense. A few years ago, when a newspaper claimed he'd stolen the country's oil money, journalists found a decapitated dog outside their offices, with a warning that this was their last chance.